Hello everybody, and welcome back for the second to last episode, episode 10, of my Twisted Wonderland Glorious Masquerade makeup series, where I'm doing a look based off of each character featured in the Glorious Masquerade event. Last episode, I channeled my inner David Bowie for Sepic's look and turned myself into a gender-bent goth Alan Insane. And in this episode, our inspiration shall come from, Chapter 7 spoiler redacted, Silver. And here's my concept sketch. Nothing much to say about this one, but I am very excited about drawing a rose on my face, because if you couldn't tell from my username, I really like roses. Now without further ado, Lego! I'm going out of my usual order again and doing my contour first. I'm not going too crazy because I don't think a heavy contour matches Silver's vibe as a character. But I'm still doing my contour anyway because I gotta define my face somehow and I don't want to look like an egghead. And now I'm gonna do my usual and prime my eyes with Beauty Creations color-based eye primer in Whiteout. I put it all over my eyelid and brow bone, dragged it out past my inner corner, and added it all the way around my under eye. Before you move on, don't forget to add your setting powder barrier to catch the fallout. Alright, now for the eyeshadow. To start us off, Lore by Blend Bunny is back again for round 2. Or actually, I think it's round 6 at this point. You get the idea. Anyway, first take Mermaid Lagoon and put that on your inner corner. Then you're going to add a bit of seafoam right over the top of it and mix it in a little to lighten the green just a little bit. Next, I'm breaking out Morbid by Nekoyanin again, and I'll be using the semi-sparkly shade Wednesday all over the rest of my eye, dragging it out to create a wing and then almost to the halfway point of my under eye. And don't worry if the wing isn't perfect. Also, don't do any of this on your other eye, leave it alone for right now. Now finger blend where the green and black meet. Once you're happy with the gradient, take a blending brush and smoke out the edges all the way around your eye. And to finish off this eye, I went back to my Lore palette and used a bit of the green shimmer Folklore to add a bit of sparkle on my inner corner. As for your other eye, where the rose mask is going to go, just use Wednesday all over it, all the way around. Easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. With the eyeshadow mostly done, you are free to remove your setting powder barrier. And now to start on the mask. Have your reference image on standby and start sketching out the mask on your face with a detail brush and brown eyeshadow. Oh yeah, also, I know it's been a while since I said it, so just so you guys know, all the products I use in these looks in this video are linked in the description box unless they aren't available anymore. R.I.P. GRETA. Curse you, Black Moon! Anyway, once you're happy with the sketch, we're gonna do our eyebrows now. For the one that isn't gonna be covered by the mask, I painted it on using Mehron white face paint. I also painted over my other eyebrow with black face paint from my Mehron Basics face paint palette. For some reason, I have a lot of difficulty with eyeshadow actually staying on the area where I glued down my eyebrows, but I found that adding face paint on top of them helps a lot. Now you're going to continue using the black face paint and fill in the stem and leaf of your rose mask. And I know I didn't do this, but I recommend also filling in the rose with it as well. And I'll explain why I used face paint instead of eyeliner later. Once the paint completely dries down, you're gonna have to apply another setting powder barrier right under the rose mask, but especially on your nose. Now start filling in your rose with Wednesday, but leave the stem alone. Keep adding on the shadow till you get a nice even coverage. Once you're happy with it, go in with the matte black shade shadow and add that over top of where the black paint on the stem stops to help it blend in with the rose. Before we do the rest of the mask, I'm gonna go ahead and line both of my eyes using the silver half of IcyWifey Cosmetics Silver and Metallic Purple Split Liner. I used it all the way around both eyes and made a wing on the eye that's not covered by the mask. Coming back to the mask, I'm taking this lovely metallic black / gunmetal shade Night, also from the Morbid palette, and adding that all over top of the stem and leaf to give it a subtle metallic look. And this is why I added another setting powder barrier. More black eyeshadow, more fallout. And once you're done with the stem, you're pretty much done using the black eyeshadow, so you can remove it now. And now it's time to bring back that silver eyeliner and outline the entire mask and then draw the petals of the rose. And here is why I tried black face paint this time instead of doing black eyeliner. If you remember during Edia's episode, I had the problem where the silver was mixing with the black eyeliner I was using while I was trying to outline the mask. So this time I tried black face paint instead because it's a thicker consistency than the eyeliner I'm using, which makes it more difficult to move once it dries down. It didn't solve the problem entirely, but it did help quite a bit. I still had to make another pass over all of the silver once it dried down though to make it all opaque. Once all of the silver is dried down, I took some of the green face paint and my detail brush and painted on the 3 diamonds dangling from the mask. And after they dried down, I went over them with some more of Folklore to make them sparkle like real gems. highlight my face, I once again used Fog from the MORBID palette on my nose, my forehead, the apples of my cheeks, and my Cupid's bow. And now for the finishing touch, the lipstick. And guess who's back? It's Black Moon Sinister Satin GRETA lipstick, which I found out while editing the previous episode that she has been discontinued. And I am salty as the Dead Sea about it. On the bright side, I think I finally got my lipstick mojo back again, because it only took one try to get my lipstick right this time. Now let's hope I can maintain that for the last episode and I didn't just jinx myself. And now for the final reveal. And cue the glamour shots. This one came out so flippin' pretty! I will never get over how the rose came out, and that pop of green on the inner corner just goes so well with the lipstick. Same goes for the diamonds. I think I accidentally made an exact color match to the lipstick with the combination of the green face paint and folklore. Also, I made sure to include an obligatory close-up of both eyes this time. And with that, Silver's look is done. Finally, only one more to go. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and come back next time on All Hallows Eve for the grand finale of this series, where I'll be tackling Malleus. But until then, stay twisted.